Hello. I learned from Yitzhak Buxbaum in his book, The Light and the Fire of the Baal Shem Tov, which is full of Baal Shem Tov stories, that the Baal Shem Tov taught that when we see someone doing something wrong, um, it's a hint for us to fix that type of quality that's in us that needs fixing. And in my own life, I find that usually what bugs me about someone else is something I haven't accepted in myself. Because each person has many faults, probably. And why do I get drawn in on this particular little thing they do, or this particular thing, or whatever it is. And it's usually related to something that unresolved in me. Unresolved, unaccepted. Now, that doesn't mean a person shouldn't correct another person, or that's a separate thing. But just that my understanding is Hashem, the universe, is providing messages to me about what in my soul, what in my neshama that needs correction. In this week's Parsha, Chayei Sarah, Abraham wants to bury Sarah, who dies, and he is in negotiation with the sons of Chayei, and he wants to buy a cave. He wants to buy a cave to bury his wife, and he doesn't want to take it for free. And I find what's worthy of note as well is that Abram wants to bury his dead. And dovetailing off this Baal Shem Tov teaching of that what around us, what the messages we get from people are often clues for what needs fixing in us or fixing in me. Usually those things that need fixing are things that should have been buried a while ago. Or they're things that have been buried and I'm not aware of it. What's a good example? Or unaware of their effect on me? Well, let's say a friend didn't call me back. And there's a million reasons why they didn't call me back. So yeah, maybe something happened. Maybe, who knows, maybe they forgot. But then when I get upset about it, I feel like, oh, they should have been there for me. They should have been there for me. And that's triggering some unresolved thing about some fear of abandonment, and that's rooted with some fear of not being loved or something, some leftover stuff that I haven't really fully accepted. So, and I think the thing that the Torah can help illuminate here is that each person has to do the work of that digging to reflect on what is the actual belief underneath the anger, underneath the rage, underneath the sadness, underneath whatever comes up that I actually am believing in my heart, in my soul, that's making me so upset. Because I know if I was fully secure or fully resolved with whatever that issue of abandonment is, or not being lovable is, then it wouldn't upset me so much. I mean, maybe I'd be like, oh, I wish my friend called me back sooner, but not like, oh, I've been abandoned a little bit, or, that sort of thing. So my bracha for us is, may we do the work with God's help of hearing what our soul is saying, hearing if there's anything any of our issues that should have been buried, that we have to do the work individually to bury. May we do that work, and of course with help. But ultimately, we have to decide if we want to align with Hashem, align with God, let go. If we want to do that, we want to have the courage. May we have the courage and honesty to face whatever it is that's unresolved. And in that day, if we all do that, may then Hashem, may we merit to see that great day when all are one.